Salute everybody, man. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, thank God it's Thursday. Thank God it's Thursday. Man, the week went by so fast. I couldn't remember Monday and Tuesday. I was so mixed up, y'all. My week was just like so all over the place. It was crazy. I forgot what day open house was on. My lives was mixed up, and I was just like, I'm tired. Trying to get the homework, get the email right, the syllabus and everything. It's been a crazy, crazy week. Let me turn this down. Y'all know how I do. Because that will go off the whole time that I'm live. But salute everybody. I hope you guys had a thankful Thursday. It's been a blessed one for me, even though I ain't even been nowhere. I just been in here, just caught up with the mods a little bit. Man, shout out to my girl, Alicia. For real, all the hard work she's been doing behind the scenes, helping me get this foundation off the ground. We got the certificate. I got the certificate. It's going great, y'all. I'm super happy. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me one tiny second. One tiny second. Hold on. One tiny second, y'all. All right. Cause baby, this room, baby. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh me, ooh me, ooh. Whew. It's getting stuffy up in here. Stuffy, stuffy, stuffy. Ugh, I can't take it. It's hot today. I don't know what's going on with this weather. I don't know if it's fall. I don't know if it's spring. I don't know. I just know it's got stuffy up in here, okay? Let me get my shout outs together and stuff, man. Y'all go get some of these cute little skirts that y'all at Rainbow, man. They super comfy. They only had two colors. Hi, Max. Hey, Bookie. But they just super comfortable. Y'all be wanting to know about plus size clothes. Man, we can look good in anything. You know what I'm saying? Just don't too much overdo it. I don't want to Respucia the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I try. Make sure y'all drop Max Boogie's link, okay, for me. Please, mods, and thank you. Max, you was on Max, I watched you out, boy. I watched you till you ended that shit. I was in tears, but you ain't about the real shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit that everybody else is scared to say. Hey, Melody Johnson, salute. Capricorn, what it do, sis? Thank you for the disclaimer. Let me pin it. Y'all, it's some updates going on around this motherfucker. It is some updates. I gotta say salute from here, y'all, because my little mouse, I see it ain't caught up. But I'm gonna catch it up. Okay, T Lady got one for me right there. Let me do my shout outs. Yolanda, Capricorn, hey sis, Deborah, the Secret Rug, Time Warp, Stephanie, what it do? Tanika, hey sister, Waverly, what it do, y'all? What it do, sisters? Time Warp. I seen you, Waverly, say the baby did good at the dentist. I've been trying to clear up space. I haven't been able to respond to messages, text nobody, or nothing. I meant to text Max when I found out about the David story. Him turning his houses over to his mom, but I can't send out emails, nothing. It said clear up space, bitch. Okay? Goddess, Lamitrius, what's going on? Kim Cole, Tarsha, what it do? Honey 5K, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, and education. Because we're going to criticize some shit, okay? It's going to be plenty of comments made about this shit. It's going to be news reporting because I'm out to, you know what I'm saying, get y'all updated on some shit. Teaching. It's a lot of stuff is teaching experiences for me when we do these the scholarship I don't know what that means sometimes, but the research, yeah, we put a lot of research in to our work. Alicia says, Betty, the Secret Rug, Brittany, what's going on? Do the court report, okay. Honey 5K, MMK, what it do? Gina says, yada yada, my bookie. The Juanita, what's going on? Terry, Angel One, what up, TC, bruh? Thank you, Yachty girl. Thank you. Thank you, Tanika. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Alicia, thank you for being a member for 7 months, sister. Thank you. Maybe my mouse is back straight. I don't know. Okay, it took me to the bottom. That's all I can ask for. All I can motherfucking ask for, just take me to the bottom. So if I don't get the pen too much, it's my mouse and stuff. I gotta go get me a laptop for school. I need a laptop altogether, period. Hey Carla, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Um, Man, let's get to this one. This is the biggest one that I want to talk about. The updates in this shit here. Let me see if I can go back if I. Oh, and be sure to pull up tomorrow night for my if you could be a fly on the wall. What conversation would you want to hear? Hey Tiffany, hey Fly, if you could be a fly on the wall. What conversation would you want to be on the wall? The fly on the wall for. And then Saturday is gonna be Side Chick Chronicles. Mm-hmm. Side Chick Chronicles from my one and only T Lady, my moderator T Lady. And I was like, yeah, bitch, that's a good one. You know. So hey Rena Reed, what's going on? Thank you, Deborah, for being a member for 5 months. Appreciate you, sister. Thank you. But yeah, Side Chick Chronicles. Even if you ain't never been a side chick, just pull up. It's a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this one. London Thomas. Hey, happy life. Mm, mm. Happy life. You keep coming up with new channels. I blocked everyone you had. One thing from Happy Life, y'all, that's weird. Get them the fuck out of here. Okay? Period. I don't care what it is. If it's weird, get him the fuck out of here. Period. Okay, it's gonna be on the backup channel, TT. So get y'all wine and shit and meet me over. Meet me over on the backup. The backup, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Thank you. Thank you, Tasha. London Thomas's boyfriend, his mother, charged with the teen's murder. Okay, honey, 5K. Thank you, Angel One. And I do gotta go, you guys. Please help me reach that goal. It's gonna be on Saturday, Queen Butterfly. Saturday at 6. We're gonna turn the fuck up over there. Y'all know it's when I kick it and just be saying the most over there. Yeah. London Thomas's boyfriend and the mother has been charged with the teen's murder. Yes. Oh, have we been waiting on this? Because we knew. I just hey, Eyes of Vibe. Happy Thursday. I don't be understanding what, and this was published as of yesterday. As today? Today. Thomas' boyfriend and his mother are facing charges stemming from her murder. Jalen and Charlotte Pendergrass are accused of murdering the 17-year-old Inkenster before the body was moved to Sackville, where it was later discovered. A tip from one of Charlotte's friends led police to the body. Baby. Hey, Miss Nanette. Charlotte, you had to know everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Um, Two people, including the teen's boyfriend, are facing murder charges stemming from the death of London Thomas. Jalen Pendergrass, 23, and Charlotte Pendergrass, 49, were arrested this week and charged with second-degree murder and tampering with evidence. Jalen Pendergrass was initially considered a person of interest in the 17-year-old Thomas's disappearance and murder, but was never charged, while his mom previously faced charges that was dropped. Didn't we know when she got up on that stand and was committing perjury? I mean, to me, that's all I needed to know. Any teenage girl to walk out of their home and just like, I'm gonna just let you walk out my crib at any wee hours. I'm not that type of mother. Hey, the Secret Rug. Hey, African Queen. What's going on? Hey, Nicole Neal. Hey, beautiful soul. Y'all get what I'm saying? Her story just wasn't right. I mean, when the child comes to your home, you are responsible for the child. You know what I'm saying? You are responsible as a parent to call and say, hey, did you know she's over here? Did you know what I'm saying? Your mother them know you over here, but I'm gonna call them and make sure they know. You know what I'm saying? And when they want to leave, like, where you going? Let me take you home. No, you're not walking out of here alone. Or I'll call your mother to pick you up. Right, Adjusted? It said the backstory. Thomas was last seen on April the 5th when her sister dropped her off at the 23-year-old boyfriend's Inkester's home. On April 26th, her body was found in Southfield. After Thomas's body was discovered, the boyfriend's mother, Pendergrass, 48, was arrested and charged with lying to a peace officer. What she got, but I still be wanting to know how the hell is they working up there, because why y'all didn't get Shannon in the net like that? I'm just saying. All the lies that they told, whoever was on this case, they caught that bitch instantly in her lies. Like, no ma'am. No ma'am. You're lying. you're lying. After Thomas's body was discovered, the boyfriend's mother, Pendergrass, was 48, was arrested and charged with lying to a peace officer. Charlotte Pendergrass allegedly told the investigator that she saw Thomas leave the Inkester home, where she was last seen on April 5th, a fact that authorities say was a lie. Hey, Jordy sis. Authorities say phone records and video confirmed that she lied to the investigators. And see, the whole time, I ain't know she was lying about saying she seen her and stuff leave the home. They said despite this, lying to a peace officer charge was dropped during Charlotte Pendergrass' preliminary examination because the person she allegedly lied to was a federal agent. So the law ain't the law. Because she didn't know that she was lying to a federal agent. The law ain't the law, y'all. Is it just not the law? Why isn't the law? Whether who she lied to. If I'm making sense. According to the prosecution, a federal agent does not meet the definition of a peace officer. Okay. You can't lie to a peace officer. But I could have sworn Shannon them lied to a peace officer. I'm just confused. Michigan's got me just so confused. They said, but a federal agent does not meet the definition of a peace officer under the Michigan statute, so the case could not proceed. Are definitely ridiculous. It said, digging deeper, according to the press release from the Wayne County Prosecutor Office, evidence alleged shows that Jalen and Charlotte Pendergrass killed Thomas. Hey, Chris Alves. Yeah, R. D'Angelo. Killed Thomas. Kim Worthy said that a friend of Charlotte Pendergrass called police and provided this information. Their friend said that on April 6th, Charlotte Pendergrass called him and asked him to help transport a sealed plastic bin with unknown contents. Hey, Nisha. The friend told police that he agreed and moved the bin to a home on Miller Street in Southfield and put the bin in an SUV on April 11th. Weeks later, the same bin, which contained Thomas's body, was found in an SUV at the Southfield house, the prosecutor said. An autopsy determined that Thomas died from asphyxia. Let me see what that word means. Because I don't know. Anybody ever heard that? Asphyxia? Let me write that down. If somebody could tell me what that means, please. I'm proud of the excellent work that has been done in this case. It has taken countless hours of investigation and diligent work by the Michigan State Police, the Detroit Police Department, and FBI. As a result of that work, we've been able to charge and bring the perpetrators of this and deadly crime to justice, Worthy said. What's next? The suspects are expected to be arraigned on Friday morning. That's choking and suffocating. Strangulation. Okay. Oh, okay. So that was what she died from. And they got the friend, what's her name? Charlotte. Charlotte's friend said that they she asked her to help transport a sealed plastic bin with unknown contents, and he did. She had something in that damn bin if it took her to go find a man and stuff to move it. And he said that's when they moved it onto Miller Street, South End, and put the bin in the SUV. But it's the girl that's still living there that didn't question it. She didn't question anything, did she? She didn't question shit. She didn't want to question. She didn't want to talk to them. She knew to me. So you got a damn body in your driveway and y'all won't know nothing. I ain't see nothing. I don't know nothing now. As a mother yourself, you don't want to say anything. Yeah, Nicole, it was. He didn't ask what was in it, Venetia. Not from now. I mean, it could be more, but you know, Kim Worthless ass ain't gonna put too much out there. You know what I'm saying? She got to say something to get her freak off on and shit. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna put out the bare minimum, but they will be arraigned on Friday and stuff. It's about time, cause if even if y'all closed the case on the perjury, y'all still knew that she lied, and for y'all to close that and now act like y'all celebrating, come on. Come on. Make it make sense. Hey, Miss Minnie Sis. Hey, Tracy Ann. So I'm y'all let them go out and get their affairs in order. All kind of shit. Then want to put out, don't forget y'all, they put out, we arrested him, but it ain't for that. What y'all saying something for then? Thank you, Miss Evelyn. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Love seeing y'all in green jackets, okay? If y'all arrested him, what did y'all tell us for? If it ain't for her, the little girl that was last seen with him now unalived. The evidence was she asked to help move plastic bag and she was found. What plastic bag? He said a plastic bin. They had to fold her all kind of ways to put her in a bin. Y'all get what I'm saying? He had to help his mama put her in that bin. Cause the friend said he only transported. The friend said he only transported, like wherever she got the bin from, her and Jalen had to put that bin in that car and transfer it to him. I mean, over there to him, and then that's how they moved it to the van. Hey, fine, cause you know what I'm saying. That way, Jalen wouldn't be seen moving that bin. But my thing is, did she call him? Did she just go by? You know what I'm saying? That's my next set of questions. Did she just drive by and say, "Hey, I need your help with a bin"? Did she pay him? Why he didn't question it? How many days had London been dead before they moved the bin? Hey Cheryl, how you doing? That's my questions. He didn't smell anything. He didn't feel like it was fishy. Did she owe him some money? Is why he just not telling something? She didn't pay him. That's what I'm wanting to know. Did she pay him? Did she not pay him? And that's why we here now to we telling he should be charged too because he helped to hide her, even if he didn't know what was inside. The news had told about finding a body in that car, and he knows he had put some. Come on, why he just now telling something? Because to me, it's like, look how long ago it's been. I want to know why the sister thought it was okay to drop her sister off to that house. Looking at his age, and she knew. They knew. Then that's one thing. I'm sorry about they loss. I am. But I ain't great pretend either and say that y'all didn't know this. I'm just gonna be honest. Y'all just probably didn't think he was an unaliver or anything. But yeah. That's why I was comfortable. You know what I'm saying, sis? That's why I was comfortable. They knew. Everybody knew. Y'all know it takes something like this to happen and a whole lot of outrage and stuff, and then you're gonna get people on here. They didn't know like they know him. You know what I'm saying? Will people be honest and say that they knew he lied about his age? It's always gonna be something like that to me come out. Like we didn't know. We thought he was 18. He lied to us. We didn't know and all of that. So do I renew every month? I thought it just took it off my card. Yeah, they don't just take it off. You gotta renew it, Evelyn. Right, fine. We never heard anything from the sister. Nothing. Like nothing. She dropped off and nothing was said. That's how you be knowing like other shit be surrounding this shit. Like it be more to it than what they say. Hey Shelly. It be more to it to me than what meets the eye because I'm just saying, where is the sister? Why did the sister news claim he reported? That's how they found the body. So the news is claiming he okay, so listen what you said, T lady. The news said he reported it. That's how they found the body. So why they just now arresting him? Hey Juju. What it do, sis? Why they just now arresting him? If the news reported, if he reported it to the people. Some of these boys' moms are the problem. They coddle and enable their sons. Fucked up behavior been going on as far as I can remember. Yeah, to the very much so. I ain't one of them. I don't like all that. I don't go talking to a lady, a girl bad in front of me. My sons know better. Don't disrespect the woman. None of that. So T Lady said he reported it April the 26th. Let me get the news clip, y'all. And shout out to Goddess. Thank you for sending me the updated information on London, sis. I appreciate you. One second, y'all. Let me play this news clip.
Now, with a breaking news alert. That breaking news, a mother and her son are both charged with second-degree murder in the death of a missing East Point teenager. 23-year-old Jalen and 49-year-old Charla Pendergrass are accused of killing London Thomas back in April. Police found London's remains plastic bin inside of an SUV after a 3-week-long search after she disappeared. Now, we did just learn, according to the Oakland County Medical Examiner's Office, London died from asphyxia. London was last seen alive after being dropped off at Jalen's house in Inkster. Both Jalen and Charla are also charged with evidence tampering. They're expected to face a judge to be formally charged in Inkster tomorrow morning. We have been on top of the story as soon as we heard about London's disappearance. You can scan the QR code on your screen to read more on the coverage, including a timeline of the charges that were brought against Charla Pendergrass and then later dropped in this case. She went missing a little over 3 weeks.
So, and you right though, Voice of Reason says sometimes family think it's okay to date someone older as long as they don't see physical abuse going on. They think light of it. Yeah. Hey Keita. Tuda said just like the lady that had her son go unalive his BM at the home. And that one was crazy because come to find out she didn't even give him an STD. He had been screwing around the whole time. The little boy had went and told his mother that the girlfriend had gave him an STD, and she told the son to go and take her life. She was working at Home Depot, so he done it. And when they done the autopsy and did all of that extra stuff, they did a test and she never had anything. She never had anything. He did. He did. But they arrested the mother and the son for murder. Y'all know her mom in her sick as fuck. She in her sick as hell for the stupid decision she made to make her son go take that life for that little girl. And the whole time that little girl was faithful to that man who wasn't shit. Cause I don't think he was working or nothing until she was the worker, right? Crazy work. But I just wanted to update you guys. I know London's family is happy. But to the families, man, we do have to start doing checks on our children. T Lady sent me something. It said Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthless said Jalen and Thomas were in a relationship, but it had ended at the time she arrived at the house. So I guess when London went to the house, she was saying it's over. She done. She don't want to mess with him no more. Which I can see that. I can see that. She was a pretty girl. Beautiful. He looked like something was wrong with him. Jalen really looked like something was wrong with him. But she said it was over. She didn't want to be with you no more. But the Jarvis butts in him just couldn't let her leave. It is red carpet vibe. You know, that's sad when you couldn't get a girl your age. You had to go so young and low. It shows what's wrong with you. She didn't know better. He groomed her. 26. Now listen to this, y'all. This is when it gets interesting. Hey, London. Y'all drop London's link for me, too. What's going on, London? Happy Thankful Thursday. But you went to him to tell him that the sister could have. Right, fine. Right. The neighbor said he was worried. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell something was wrong with her too, red carpet vibe. Shit. But listen to this, y'all. This is interesting. It said on April 26th, a friend of Charlotte told Inkinster police that she had allegedly called him. April 26th, y'all. And y'all do the math. You got May, you got June, you got July, you got August, you got September. We into the 6th month. We into the 6th month. Hey, London. We into the 6th month. They said on April the 26th. Hey, chicks and play, I don't discriminate guys and girls if they riding on current minds and yours, anyone else. On April 26, 2025, a friend of Charlotte told Inkinster police that she had allegedly called him and asked him to transport a sealed plastic bin with unknown contents. He told police he received and placed the bin in an SUV on Miller Street in Southfield on April the 11th, 2025. When police searched the area on Millard Street, they found Thomas dead in a bin inside the SUV, according to the Oakland County Medical Examiner's Office. Thomas died from asphyxia, and her death was ruled a homicide. Charlotte was initially charged with lying to a peace officer in connection with the investigation, but those charges was dismissed. So it takes me back. Why did it take you so long, Kim Worthless? You can't say, "Oh, we meant October the 26th." It's not there. We're not there. Even if he did September 25th, that's when they should have been arrested. August the 26th, they should have been arrested. July, June, May, but he told you on April the 26th. You are coming out like this is good new information to us, but per these reports, no, they said he did this on April. There was a white girl on YouTube that said she dated him earlier and he was too controlling and weird acting. That's why he had to go under his age. Because he knew that wasn't nobody dealing with his weird ass of age. I always wonder if that man or any men are lacking down there is why they like little girls. Sorry, not sorry. His ways He looked like something wrong with him. And I don't mean in his pants. It just really looked like something you could tell. Some people you could just tell. Sick and trifling. Mm-hmm. It was definitely something weird about him. Yeah, the mama too. Y'all couldn't tell when she went to court. I was like, oh baby. Baby. Ain't nothing nobody can tell me ain't nothing wrong with these people. Yeah, mentally. Definitely mentally. Something wrong with them. Absolutely. She said he got creepy eyes. Mm-hmm. 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 You could just tell it was some mental stuff going on with them. I hate this for London, and her family. But at the same time, y'all gotta start better when our children are underage, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. To each its own though. How y'all raise y'all kids and stuff. I'm not here to be the judge of that, but this is where we most likely will end up being, like David and Celeste. You know what I'm saying? Every way she was unalive. Mm, that's what somebody. That's a good one. The man looked touched and like very touched. Lady over there on which thank you. Very touched, Kimberly. I think they said the Oakland County. Because I ain't heard nothing about Wayne County. The Oakland County Medical Examiner ruled to death that is homicide and asphyxia. I don't know. Somebody, that's a good one. Hey, Sag, what's going on, bro? That's a good one. How did they pick that up? Y'all can't hear me clearly? Can anybody hear me? Hey, Louie. That's a good one, simple lady. That's a good one. Remember, they kept saying, nah, not English stuff. I mean, English. I was like, So you're right. I'm with you on that one. How did Kim get a hold of that case? Is wild to me. Trying to see if y'all can hear me. Making sure. Because they ain't moving. Let me see. I'm going in and out. Let me see like this. Let me turn. Can y'all hear me better with the camera off? It's delayed. Give me a second. I'm going to go from my phone. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think y'all can. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me better? Let me know if y'all can hear me better like this. Because I don't know what's happening. Okay, much better. Okay. And in other news too, they in other news, how do y'all feel about them getting the children that pressing charges on the kids that raped the little girl? My thing with that one with the ages, to me, personally, I think the houses should have been the parents should have been investigated immediately. Let me see if I can how to do this. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Hey y'all. Shane got this set up right here where I can put the phone right there. Why didn't the parents get picked up? Because don't know 8, 7, 8, and 9-year-old, or is it 8, 9, and 10-year-old know anything about graping? They need their last child to do what? Watch out for the weirdos, y'all. Those kids that are very, yes, they did, Nicole. They do need therapy, but my thing is that is learned. Somebody has touched those children, clearly, without a shadow of a doubt. Somebody touched those children. They had to see or learn that somewhere. So I agree, it starts at home. They're so young. Gina Dallas Diva. The picture quality is awesome, okay? What did Miss Netnet say? Let me see Miss Netnet. Oh, thank you. She said reception is better on Twitter. Now they charging two of them. They charging the 9-year-old and the 10-year-old. Yeah, the parents should be picked up. The parents should absolutely be picked up. Come on, all of the kids. I mean, the way they did it. The way they did it. Yes, Levy. I mean, the way they did it, y'all, was just so calculated. It was so put together of how an adult would. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like exactly why parents need to monitor their children very, very close. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Traceon, yes. I didn't see the 8-year-old being charged, but the 9-year-old and the 10-year-old statement, yes, they're being charged. The 9-year-old, the 10-year-old is being charged. But why charge them without charging the parents? And the 8-year-old should definitely be taken out of that home. That's one of them situations. If they're allowed to watch, and I know a lot of us don't, we don't screen the TVs. We don't, and you know you can do that. You can screen the TV. I feel the parents need to be investigated, picked up. Them kids need to be put away. I'm sorry. That was just too much. Yeah, I say start making a statement. I agree. I'm not against it. Then went back playing. Yes, statements, yes. Yeah, Ronita, I just talked about London. They said the 8-year-old is too young to be charged. Yes, Venetia. Right. They do, Samad. I agree. The parents should be charged. And I'm gonna say this. If we don't start setting examples now by saying, let's just put them in therapy. Hey Corey Boo. Right, Chandra. I wonder if they took them out of the home. But let's just say what they doing, what they did. Are we now gonna start having a trend of 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds graping? And are we going to keep, just get them some therapy? They need therapy. No, this time. It's time. I want to see action. I don't care who it is that done it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all not going to charge the parents, yes. She said children got that from somewhere. The parents should be responsible as well. I agree. That's what they used to do. Charge the parents because the children are minor. Sure did, Levy. If those would have been my boys, they would have arrested me for child abuse. Yeah, come on, Angel One. Come on, Angel One. Say that. Oh, you work at the hospital she came to. She was fucked up. They did that little girl dirty. The government and authorities only handle things at the surface level every time. Renata said, yeah, absolutely. Right, Stephanie. That's how you know those kids could do whatever. Yes, Corey. Melody said facts. Yeah, Nicole, they should. She said they say those children been a problem in that whole neighborhood. I heard that, honey, 5K. So they been doing inappropriate things around the neighborhood. It's damn near like they just spending for themselves. Yeah, they definitely got that from somewhere. I want to know who's been around the kids and stuff like that. Cause what kind of example are y'all setting just charging the kids? Hmm. And what are we gonna do for these children? They do Nicole. They need to Nicole. But not that's what I said. What's gonna happen? What y'all gonna give them community service? Y'all gonna give them community service? They should know what that is. They should stay in juvenile until at least 18 and then registered as a sex offender. I think so. I very much think that they should be put into juvie until the age 18. Yeah, they tore that baby up. The people who curved, she was need to be looked at too. Who was watching her? Verify not watching her. What's that, Stephanie DJJ? What's that? I think I think they should just keep them until 18. You'd be surprised at how much some parents expose their children to. I've had children be made to have sex with family members in the middle of a living room. Kimberly, they definitely need to stay in juvenile until they're 18. Cause as young as they are, I don't. Cause I see some Jarvis Buds. I see the making of I'm sorry, but I do. I see the making of Jarvis Buds. I just do. Department of Juvenile. Yeah. Yes, Stephanie. She said social skills therapy, community service, and management and restitution. It's to name a few. I agree, statement. I agree. Man, prayers for that girl. She's gonna need therapy for probably the rest of her life. She is. This young, and she's not great by an adult. This is different. She's great by children her age. That's wild shit. Right. I say that too, Corey. She should be charged. She should definitely have a charge on her. She should definitely, hey Takasa, what's going on? Absolutely, Venetia. I agree. But the cousin that was watching her should definitely have a charge on her. Definitely. Mm. Kimberly has some sick shit. But hey, we've heard some sick or weird shit on her. You know what I'm saying? So, um, in other news, I'm so mad that the computer's not really just freezing up like it is. In other news, Judge James Gornell. It's okay, honey, 5K. James, Judge James down here in South Carolina. A judge, y'all. The same judge who was letting a lot of this shit go, right? He was letting a lot of these men go, right? Yes, Stephanie, absolutely. Hey, Ashley, tell me why this judge was raping toddlers and infants. Y'all Google it. South Carolina judge. Let's talk about one of the GOPs. I think it's allegedly. Let me say which one it is. On Trump's team. Yes, y'all. He was raping toddlers and infants and bragging about it, y'all. He was getting pictures from other countries of little girls. She walked out there and was playing Miss Nanette. From her understanding, she went outside and started playing. The auntie never would. For them to do all of that to that little girl, you know the auntie didn't check on her. She did not check on her. But yeah, the judge James, y'all, was raping the babies, infants, and toddlers. had a thing for the infants and toddlers. Mm-hmm. What a sick world are we living in? Huh? The judges supposed to be sending those kind of people away, not turning it to them, correct? The one with the gavel supposed to be putting the predators away. Somebody don't stand a chance, you hear me? Mm-mm. Not a warning. Not a warning. Yeah, he got so many charges. He was exploiting kids. It's so much. I was gonna play it for y'all, but like I said, the computer messed up and everything's in my phone, and I'm on my phone. So, thank you, Rhapsody. Thank you. No one stands by any oaths. Mm-mm. 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 Kata Scott, we talked about her a little bit yesterday. People like that exist. That's why that evidence can't leave that office. In the Zayas case, But don't forget the police officer up there that was up there texting a little girl, the 11-year-old. Yes, Stephanie. Because look, one of the senators, y'all, it's in my phone too. One of the senators said that they was talking to him and they was like, well, why y'all ain't release the Epstein files? They said it's Donald Trump. You think Donald Trump's name in there? He said his name is in there. He said, but that's why we gotta we're not able to. He said we gotta go through a lot of red tape to get Donald Trump to get the files released because of all the victims. He said, because all of the victims in the Epstein. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm sleepy. He said, because all of the victims in Epstein's files and stuff. But he said Donald Trump was definitely in there. And he said that's why Donald Trump won't release him. He said, and it's not simple. He said, especially with victims and minors being in there, we have to go through judicial stuff. And hey, Sanji, those children are what we call conduct disorder with callous, unemotional traits. Without intervention, they are likely to develop into sociopaths or worse. Absolutely, Sanji. It's not your network or phone. YouTube is messing up around the world for a couple of days. Okay, Venetia, I didn't know. But saw something at the judge. Yeah, I agree with you, Sanji, about the kids. They're gonna be driver's budget in this park at some 11-year-old missing boy on my block in Brooklyn. He's nonverbal. The mother claims she don't have any children, but the birth certificate said otherwise when the apartment was searched. Wait a minute, what, Sandra? The judge name may be in there. DJ ain't the other name on it. Lots of higher. A voice of reason. He definitely said names and stuff. He said the minors, the victims, and other names and stuff. And he said in order to put it out and stuff, he did definitely state that. And he said that they would have to do some judicial stuff to like get it. He said it's not easy. We just can't say let's put it out. You know what I'm saying? But he said they have to go through a lot of judicial stuff and try to take out names and stuff. They don't want y'all to see who they've been touching, who touched who, what senator, what judge. Because we know one thing about Epstein, there was a lot of elites around. Donald Trump, our president, being one, and he is in the Epstein files. And y'all know he was the main one. Let's put him out. Let's put him out. And then when it's time to put him out, everybody running scared for what? Put him out. Yeah, like I said, y'all was quick to want to put out JFK. Hell, we knew he slept with Marilyn ass for years. We knew what Marilyn Monroe was up in that White House doing with JFK. Hell, his wife knew. Why y'all think? Look at Hillary. She knew Bill was down there getting his shit sucked by Monica. She knew. She made his ass get up there and say what he said. They didn't do that back then, though. But now in the modern times we in, Shit, Hillary wasn't going. You think you might get your dick sucked? You not about gonna say nothing to the people. Y'all, you thought we was gonna just keep this shit a secret like y'all do everything else up in here. Oh, nah, Bill, you got some explaining to do. Hillary and them been around some Negroes. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because only white people are secretive with their marriages. They are really quiet with their marriages. It's only us black women that are boisterous and angry to be down with a lot of shit like Brandy. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going with that shit. You get your dick sucked in the White House, the place of secrets, but you want to get up here and tell everything else that's going on. You're going to tell about this head you got. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sanji said a lot of them powers that be are into children. Not all, but more than we think. It's a wicked time we are living in. Stay alert. You heard me, Sanji? How the rain nastier they are. And of course, they all knew she has been around some of us. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, Queen Butterfly. She do, Venetia. She do. They put infidelities on MLK as a forerunner and try to shut. That's what I'm saying. But like I said, voice of reason. If he did sleep with his best friend Bobby, who gives a fuck? Put Epstein shit out there. He thought Black America. Y'all keep telling y'all. Donald Trump really thought Black America was gonna run with that about Bobby and Martin fucking around. Who gives like hell? He's marching with 1,000 men. Who else was we expecting to sleep with? Hell, they was killing all the black women. That shit. Rosa Parks done went sat her ass in the back of the bus and did some more movement and shit. So that we was going through a lot as black women. We couldn't do too much. He got 1,000-man march with none black but black men from sea to shining sea. Bobby's looking a little tasteful to him. Him and Bobby, they doing what they supposed to do with their wives. They telling each other all the secrecy, the business. They in the hotel rooms. Hell, niggas couldn't sleep too many places at that time. Remember, we had to pal up. So all he knew was Bobby's ass. So, hey. And this ain't no dig toward Miss Coretta either. But this is just what Donald Trump wanted everybody to be mad about. Let's get to the part about the doctor putting that pillow over his face that bullet didn't kill him. That's what I'm saying, voice of reason. Absolutely. The cops searched with the dog, and the dog smelled blood in the fridge. The mother is in the hospital being evaluated. His name is Jacob Pritchett. Let me write that down. And what is going on with all of these sudden mental breakdowns with these black women? Because I got some news clips I want to show you guys about Anita. I'll look into it. Hey, Karen B. Hell yeah, Latasha. Everybody did with a dabble. Hey, I'm a boo. Don't think for a minute one of them presidents back then into that shit. Even some of these new ones. Don't think for a second that a lot of them weren't doing their own diddy thing. Just like a lot of them presidents was up there with them kids that was missing. Mm-hmm. Don't forget I did that live. Showing where all them little white boys was coming up missing. Being filmed. What was it called? The Franklin Credit Union. The Franklin Credit Union. Y'all do y'all research. Had a little boy told his story how they was walking in these tunnels. Picked up in helicopters and walking in them tunnels to go lay with them presidents and senators and shit. Y'all go back and check my live after I did about the Franklin Credit Union. Now y'all say the Negroes lie. The little white boys lying too. I ain't see what you said about Kata, Tasha. Yeah, Capricorn. Franklin, was it the Frederick? It was the Franklin Credit Union. Yeah. All the little white boys was disappearing from the neighborhood up there. And they was meeting senators and mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't get it. I ain't been on Instagram too much today. What did you find out about Kata? Because I think the mama's involved. And prayers to the family. But just show and again, I said, I don't know, maybe it's today's expressions where, I don't know, your kid go missing and it's just I would show the guy stalking at home. Why didn't that come out before though? Why didn't they have him looked into before and things like that and locations on her phone? Queen Butterfly, you heard me? Yeah, the Franklin Credit Union. Y'all look it up. Mm-hmm. But why didn't they have other stuff when she's getting stalked? That's something to talk to your kids about. Like, let me know that you're getting stalked. Let me know so we can put extra measures out there. We can tell your boss at work. We can put on your locations. Always share your location. Yeah, Rhapsody. I just talked about it. Wow. And the father did another interview with Fox this morning. I'm sorry. No, that's fine, Latasha. I wanted to talk about her too, because I didn't know what they found. I know they said other people can be involved and stuff, and I really want to go see what the auntie said that's supposed to be the psychic. Um, okay. Sorry, Sanji. Sorry. It's a couple of things I'm gonna share with you guys. Every time I want to do my news feed, it just goes off. But the book club, y'all, Broken Crayon Still Color by David Weaver is Thursday, next Thursday. So get your wine and stuff. That's for everybody that got the book already to get their books. Thank you, Sanji. I love you, sister. Thank you for all your support. Get your books out so we can start that book, and then y'all come up with the next book to read. It could be Carl Weber for the people that ain't read that. The Man in Apartment B, if y'all want to start that, because I love that book. I wouldn't mind starting over. Don't forget, Saturday is Chronicles of a Side Chick. Sponsored by my moderator T Lady, which we had a good conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? Already and stuff. And I was like, well, save it for Saturday, sis. Save it for Saturday. Tomorrow, if you could be a fly on the wall, what conversation in whose house would you want to hear? She said, I saw that movie. The Man in Apartment B. I'm looking forward to doing the books. I didn't know it was a movie about it. Amazon got these books. Yes, Miss Karen. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And the black man, I got a clip too. I want to share with you guys the older black man, the senior citizen up in Chicago. He said that where he said they was kidnapped. He was talking to Don Lemon from the black man from CNN, which Don Lemon is his own entity now, and I'm so proud of that. With Idris Elba, okay, let me check that out. It's on Tubi, okay. Yes, I got my Mary Monroe books too. Yes. He said that he said the night that they stormed their apartment building in Chicago, he said it was 10 o'clock. He said that they put them in the back of a budget moving van. He told Don Lemon they put him in the back of a budget moving van. He said, well, did y'all sitting or standing? He said, well, it was too many people on there. He said, everybody couldn't sit. So he said some of them sat, and for the other ones, they stood. And he said, well, what did y'all hold on to? He said, each other. He said, well, was y'all moving like bustling? And if you moving, you in a truck and you stand up, you ain't got nowhere to hold on to in no moving truck. And he said, yes. He said, we held on to each other. He said, and they took him, man in 3B. Is it 2B? Hell, I'm in 2B. Hell. I need to find out which apartment he lived in. Shit, man. I need to find out. But he said, ISIS took them in, and he said, he was in there for a long time. He said, he kept saying, hey, I got my IDs. I'm American citizen and stuff. I got my IDs, my birth certificates, everything's in my backpack. And he said, they said, we want you to shut the fuck up. He said, but I have, hey, Mom Dukes. He said, but I got everything. Y'all, let me stay in 2B, but it's 3B, y'all. The man in 3B, but I'm in 2B. Can I stay in 2B? Just know that we ain't in the same apartment, okay? Broken crayon still color, the first one. I'm doing broken crayons, still colors, next Thursday. It's the first book by David Weaver. It's on Prime too. They keep wanting me to sleep with the man in 3B. I'm in 2B. Now, I said the next book can be after I read that book. Okay, I'm gonna go look and see what Idris Elba had going on in that one. I want to see it. Carl Weber's really doing good because the family business, I'm into it. It's on BET, so I'm really into that too. I know Queen Butterfly, right? They keep trying to make me sleep with all these men. Chad, let me go to 2B, okay? Y'all can go on to go to 3B. I catch up. I knock on this door, okay? But yeah, he said ISIS had picked all of them up. He said ISIS didn't even want to let him out. And he said he had all his documents. He said they told him to shut the fuck up 3 times. And then I even got a video going to show you guys where ISIS hit a woman and they hit her car. And the people was outside with their phones like, damn, y'all just hit her car. Like, and they thought that was great pull off. She said, well, if you don't, I will, okay. So she was driving and they just went and slammed into her car. So the people had their cell phones recording like, oh, y'all hitting and running. And they jumped out with their guns, y'all. Don't y'all know they drug that woman out of her car while the people were still filming? They drug the woman out of her car. They drug out of her shoes, baby. They drug that poor woman out of her shit. And the people were still recording. They had their guns drawn on the people that was recording. It was crazy. I mean, it was crazy work. After they hit her, you know what I'm saying? So right now we just need to be safe out there, y'all. This is dangerous times. He said, Don Lemon did ask the black man, who all did they take? He said, if people was just hanging out, they took them. He said he don't even know where they took them at. It is Takasa. It's definitely out of control. He said he don't know where they took them at, or nothing. So I want to bring y'all that clip and show y'all. Did you see ICE try to confront a Jamaican woman in New York? She in the courthouse. Yes, she did. If you talking about the one in the courthouse, yes, she did, Latasha. They was ready to get her ass too. Yes, Queen Butterfly. So we know how our kids like to go hang out places and shit. And it's probably where a lot of these missing kids are coming up for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to think with the trafficking that's going on, this is used as a trafficking tactic too. So pay attention. She did, Capricorn. Yeah, she did. She went off on their ass. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Because I didn't understand them questioning her. She just came out the courthouse. So what y'all saying something to her for? That's what got me. What are y'all saying something to her for? It just all but didn't make sense. It really didn't. I was confused as fuck. Like, so what are y'all saying? What are y'all bothering her for? She just came out of the courtroom. So why y'all didn't go downstairs or ask the court people before she ever walked out the door? What it was? It's like, yes, y'all. Share y'all location for sure. I don't trust the Kata Scott situation. It's more to it than what's being said. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate you. I got one more. Y'all just need one more super sticker or super chat to meet my goal. Just one more. I do like accomplishing them because I feel like I didn't do enough for y'all when I don't accomplish my goals. So it means I need to step it up and shit and give y'all a little bit more time on here. But the computer where it messed up, it just threw me off and things. So yeah. But it goes into the trafficking for me. Oh yeah, it's definitely more to her story. Yes. Yes. Very much so. And you know it always end up being a family member. It do. Mm-hmm. And I wonder, Latasha, did he look like the same guy that was stalking her? Let me ask you that. Did he look like the same guy that was stalking? Thank you, Takasa. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did he look like the same guy in the video, Latasha, that was stalking her on the videos? Because even if they got his cell phone, and they can still retract everything. If he's the stalker or anything, y'all get what I'm saying? They're going to be able to retract all that shit. She said, Miss Dad said, when it separated the illegal immigrants from their children and they put the children in cages, a large percentage of those kids, yeah, they missing. She said, Keon and her called the cops. Yeah, Takasa. Thank you, Valerie, sis. Wow. Wow. And you know, this be my thing too, y'all. If y'all get a stalker, man, go press charges. Take that number down there. She said, yes, his face was clear as day in the video. And this been going on for like, what they say, a year or two? He's been stalking Kata. Thank you, Kimberly sis. Ain't it been a year or two he's been stalking her? I can turn the computer on for that. Hold on, y'all. I can play some news clips from her. Hold on. He came through her backyard. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Red Carpet Vibe. Thank y'all, sisters, for coming through when I need y'all the most. Thank y'all. Yeah, I would have took it. I would have turned in his cell phone number. They would have we can do things to save our own lives and protect ourselves. Y'all, if y'all get a stalker, man, go down to him, press charges, even if you just got their cell phone number. Let me mute this real quick, y'all. Yep.
Connected to the disappearance of 23-year-old Kata Scott has been located in Philadelphia's East Falls neighborhood.
Chopper 6 is live over the Gypsy Lane condos in East Falls, where the 1999 gold Toyota Camry was found this afternoon.
So they got the car.
This morning, the police said they were searching for that car as part of the investigation.
Well, that car was found just hours after police said they found personal items belonging to Scott at an abandoned school building in East Mount Airy. Let's go live now to Philadelphia police, who are giving an update on the car that was found.
Any reason that the information on the car was held back until today? You were tracking it around the city, and the information comes in today, and we have a car a couple hours later.
Again, it was the public's help. Okay, we suspected that car was attached to Mr. King. We had to gather the evidence enough to actually go look at the vehicle.
How long were police tracking this car?
I'm not going to get into that.
Any further conversations with Mr. King?
I'm not going to discuss that.
Sorry, you said this. What is the connection?
I'm not going to discuss that right now.
Hell, I can't hear all the helicopters. Shit.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Not a lot of additional details there given by police. Of course, we're keeping an eye on the car that was found. It's Wednesday night. The big story on Action News is the breaking update in the search for Kata Scott. The 23-year-old has not been seen since October 4th.
And authorities did mention they have not found her body. The investigation obviously fluid and continuing.
Brittany.
Action News continuing to follow this breaking news story. Let's go to Action News reporter John Paul, who's live at the scene in East Mount Airy with the very latest. John.
Let me go to what the family said.
Oh, we have this nice area.
Shout out to my girl Shanique Speaks.
Everyone, you have a little picnic, sightsee, go to the museum, take pictures, see the water, not waterfall, but water fountain.
And we just went home. See.
Now been searching for his daughter for 10 days. 23-year-old Kata Scott went missing Saturday, October 4th. She was last seen going to an overnight shift at her job in Chestnut Hill.
They said he been looking for his daughter. Why not them or they? You know what I'm saying? Kata Scott was last seen after leaving her job at an assisted living facility in Philadelphia. Police say the investigation into her disappearance is now being led by homicide detectives with the assistance from the FBI. So they said the homicide detective. So they kind of really ruling it out that she's unalive to bring homicide in. You know what I'm saying to me? Before her disappearance, Scott had reportedly told her friends and family that she was receiving harassing phone calls per police.
She never made it back as her niece and her son's first cousin remains missing.
To be honest, I'm just hurt right now. I'm feeling rage, anger right now.
Somebody said it sounds like trafficking. They said if she hasn't been found yet, it kind of sounds like trafficking. Here goes her aunt.
So, everybody, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Yes, and we speaking on the live to the guy with the dreadlocks in my vision. There you go. 2 other people involved. It's a female.
It is Sakasa.
I know one female person, but there's some jealousy.
Last year on November the 16th, 2020.
When she said something about a female and some jealousy shit, I think they found something. They did, Latasha. Hey, Sir the Ages. They said they found something at the school, some of her items, some items belonging to her at the school or whatever. But the auntie said she sees some females too. She said she had a vision and she seen a man with dreads, and she also seen 2 females. She said jealousy is definitely into the picture.
22-year-old Kata Scott took to social media posting Scorpio season. But now, just 11 months later, instead of preparing to celebrate her 24th birthday on November the 18th, police have announced an arrest in connection to her disappearance. Now, while some may see this as a step in the right direction, possibly bringing us closer to finding out what happened to Kata Scott, the heartbreaking truth is that Kata still hasn't been found, and her family, as well as authorities, are holding out hope that even though it's in the 11th day of the search for Kata, that she could still be found alive. Many are also questioning how the suspect, who was previously charged in connection with the 2025 case, was able to have that charge dropped. And they will explain this in the press conference. So before we get into today's full breakdown, I'm going to play
It's a comment that, bro, judges have to stop letting criminals out. They said if you kidnap another human being, you deserve life in prison. How do you allow him the opportunity to do this multiple times? I agree. How many of y'all agree with that? Like, they're just not doing enough with the law, keeping these people in, keeping these people locked up. It's horrific at this point to me. She do, Latasha, she do.
A few short clips from the press conference where police address those earlier charges. Keep in mind as you watch this that Kata is still missing, but investigators say they will continue to work around the clock to bring her home. After that, we'll take a look at some of her family's reactions and then go over the key details from today's press conference. So listen to this.
A typical day when it looks nice. I went to have a little picnic, read, eat fruit, watch Sex in the City, Gossip Girl.
those charges. We believe there is enough to proceed, and we also do believe that this is a pattern.
Pay attention to the pictures
That
too, y'all.
refile was filed
If y'all go through some of these lives, look who she's in the
he was
pictures with
served on
most.
that as a part of our conversation with him. Him being here and being processed on the new charges, he was served for that. So he'll also be facing a preliminary hearing on that previous kidnapping case as well. So at this point, he will have 2 open kidnapping cases that will face preliminary hearings in the coming months.
Not 2. Y'all can't do double jeopardy. That make it make sense. We will have 2 kidnapping charges. Once y'all let it go, that's double jeopardy, and this ain't to let him off. But we have to stop that too, allowing them to do this to our black people. Now, is he wrong for what he's doing to Kate and what he did to the other lady? Yes. But y'all have already dropped those charges. That's double jeopardy. Y'all get what I'm saying? It just is. It's crazy work. No, they won't. Philly cops and detectives are freaking horrible. When my daughter went missing, they did nothing, and my family had to find her by social media. Crazy work. I worry about my nephews that are 23 and 25. They look either Mexican or Muslim. And I know Carolina. It's sad. My nephew told me he put on his driver's license white, but he's black. Yeah, now they want to charge him. Right. And that's crazy to me. I'm trying to understand why he's got 2 kidnapping charges. Because ma'am, had you came forward earlier, Katie could have still been here too. Y'all, we got to start doing better. If somebody does something horrible to y'all, speak up. People are becoming unalive because we're not speaking out and saying, hey, he did something to me inappropriate. That's it. It could save a life. I messed up.
It is being looked over. It's going to get towed away so they can process it for evidence. And police are going to be looking at it. Investigators showed us shortly after that press conference aired, they got a credible tip that led them to this middle school. It's in Aubrey Park. As a lot of you may know, this is in East Mountain area. It's really close to where the search happened last Friday.
All around the school as well as inside of the school. And we've already found some evidence that this guy may have been here.
Kata's family has been very active on social media, making pleas for her safe return. One of her aunts took to social media and she made a post that said, help us find Kata. I have received many unpleasant messages. People can be so cruel. Please just say prayers and repost. Let's bring her home. And then she went on to say that they were doing a search. And of course, this was posted a couple of days ago. But
I mean, who's sending cruel shit to y'all got to be some sick ass people to send cruel messages to the family at this point. It's a sick ass world we living in. So, I mean, it's crazy. No condolences, no prayers. They sending sick ass messages to the auntie. It's crazy word.
But the significance there is that her family has indicated that they have been receiving unpleasant messages about Kata's disappearance. Now, there also has been speculation online about her mom.
Y'all heard what she said. Y'all heard what Shanitra said. There's been speculation about her mom. Listen what her mom said. Kata Scott was last seen by her mother on October 4th when she was leaving for work at a nearby nursing home. Police said last week. On Wednesday, police said Keon King, 21, has been charged with kidnapping for his involvement into the disappearance of Scott. While King is in custody in connection with Scott's disappearance, officials said a lot of work is still to be done in the investigation, and they're still treating this as if Miss Scott is still alive. Thank you, Latasha. Thank you, sis. But y'all heard what she said, the mom.
Being the last person to see Kata because of various news articles and because of the last press conference, which if you haven't checked it out, I did upload that in my last video. But authorities did clarify with the news that Kata's phone pinged to a residence, and then the police went out and searched that residence. So I'm going to play a clip from there, but I'm also going to play a clip related to an aunt that traveled in. Now, she does appear on the news, and what she shared with the news is that she does have spiritual abilities, according to her, and that she was using those abilities along with her son, wanting to help look for Kata to hopefully try to uncover some clues. So first she went on the news, and after she appeared on the news, then she went live on social media. So I'm going to play these clips. So listen to this.
So she was attending fashion shows, y'all.
This is the area where Scott was last seen. She disappeared Saturday night after going to work and then leaving. Her family told us today they thought her phone pinged to a home, but there was no luck. Philadelphia police say she took her car keys, her iPad, her phone, and watch, but left her car behind. Now, prior to Kata's disappearance, she reported being harassed by someone through.
This one is it's a real tough situation because it's just unreal. Bree White back in Chestnut Hill from Delaware today with her son. She says they couldn't just sit back as her niece and her son's first cousin remains missing.
I'm filled with rage, anger right now. I'm just trying to stay strong for my cousin.
We've been out here since yesterday in the rain, in the parks, in Albury, and today we decided to come out here over in this area. To me, something is very strong over here in this area. And at this point, it's really just about getting out here and looking for her.
White describes herself as spiritual and says she's relying on that for.
Where's the mama,
her niece.
So update on my niece, Kata Scott. Y'all know I'm spiritual, but y'all know I'm a treated doctor. Treat her.
Somebody somebody said, stop lying for clout. She's not your niece. Somebody said that is her niece. She literally is on the news looking for him. Somebody else came back and said, are you the sister of the mom or dad? She said, I'm neither. The father is my son's uncle. But she was like a niece, but the father is my son's uncle, his first cousin, more like sis and bro. At this point, who cares? I'm being honest. Who cares what she is? Because we do it in black families. We call, you know what I'm saying? If you got a kid by somebody and you get into their family, you might call them your nieces and nephews. Why is that important? I'm trying to see where the mommy is versus seeing the aunt or the woman claiming to be her auntie. So she's got a son by the father's nephew. So she calls Kata her niece. Is that a crime? But y'all ain't saying where's the mom. I'm looking for the mother. I'm always looking for the mothers to come out and do the searching.
All above. To give you an update, of course, this particular case that I solve cases all the time for its authorities, the news, things of that sort, and people revert back to my face like, oh my gosh, you're right, update on my niece. I don't want to say too many things that I know what is happening right now, based out of respect for her.
Yeah, we do, Venetia.
For me, I understand more better because of who I am and how I carry the spirit world, things of that sort. I will tell you this, my niece is still in the area of between the job and the park. I said I will tell you, I will tell you that there's 3 people involved. I will tell you that one person has dreadlocks. I will tell you that the job does know what's something that's going on with it. I will tell you that my niece got in a car to sit with the parties, and it wound up being a drop-off situation into an argument. It is not sexually that's involved.
Yeah, Latasha. Right to
there's a lot of, assault and things of that sort, and that led to it's a transition situation. Old trucks there with the latch hatch down. Find that girl. The boy that they got, he didn't really want to go. He crazy and shit, believe that. But he didn't really want to go as far as he went because he liked her. She ain't nothing to play with. She was fighting the fuck back. And she just keeps saying, I wish I didn't get in the car. I just wish I didn't get in the car. This definitely was a controversy. It was over transaction. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep in that. I want to say.
She said it was a controversy and it was transaction. So let's see if the auntie's stuff comes into fruitation. Because she said it was a transaction. She's seeing a transaction. She said he really didn't want to do nothing to her niece from her vision. Because she said he liked her. Hell, he stopped her for a year. Right, Latasha? Hey, Des, what's going on, boo? How you been? Things that make you go, Things that really make you go, That stood out to me, y'all, instantly when she just said transaction. Let me take it back.
Watch the back. And she just keeps saying, I wish I didn't get in the car. I just wish I didn't get in the car.
Hold on.
Believe that. But he didn't really want to go as far as he went because he liked her. She ain't nothing to play with. She was fighting the fuck back. And she just keeps saying, I wish I didn't get in the car. I just wish I didn't get in the car. It definitely was a controversy. It was over transaction. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep in that. I want to sit back and continue to watch the news live. Y'all see my page. Y'all see what I get into. I don't need to prove no points no more. I just wanted to clear the air though because watch the news live. Y'all see my page. Y'all see what I get into. I don't need to prove no points no more. I just wanted to clear the air though because I get disturbed and I just be right, shit. This is sentimental to me. So if it was anything else, I wouldn't give a fuck. But when people come for me like this, especially his dad's side, and she playing with me because I don't think she realized what she playing with. But she best to go ahead. And anybody else that's trolling along my.
She said the dad's side is fucking with her. I don't get it. I don't get why this is bothersome. Her just speaking on who she think got her, what he looked like, and her just having her beliefs. That wouldn't bother me. But why y'all coming for her? Why y'all want her to shut up? Interesting.
Old trucks that with the latch hatched down. Find that girl. The boy that they got, he didn't really want to go. He crazy and shit, believe that. But he didn't really want to go as far as he went because he liked her. Right. She ain't nothing to play with. She was fighting the fuck back. And she just keeps saying, I wish I didn't get in the car. I just wish I didn't get in the car. It definitely was a controversy. It was over transaction. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep in that. I want to sit back and continue to watch the news live. Y'all see my page. Y'all see what I get into. I don't need to prove no points no more. I just wanted to clear the air though because watch the news live. Y'all see my page. Y'all see what I get into. I don't need to prove no points no more. I just wanted to clear the air though because I'm gonna sweep the whole other side of King High School on Thursday. That's the side where Ada Lewis School is at. Right in that back part.
Why they ain't swept the school?
I'm telling y'all, she not nowhere before between that job and there. I'm telling y'all. I'll let y'all know Thursday when I'm going out there.
Gave me hope, and now it's like hearing her missing. It's like that shit just really breaking my heart. It's like I haven't slept in like 5 days. I'm gonna be so honest.
Thank you, Shakur, for being
I'm at work, fucking stressed, tired, irritated. Like it's like, bro, I'm literally just saying to myself, like, I just want to find my cousin. Like,
what are your thoughts about Kata's allege on. Now, she did explain that she's not necessarily related to her. It's her son who is Kata's first cousin. So she did say that, but she says she's always referred to her as a niece, and that's why she's continuing to do so. Now, what others have pointed out, what is interesting is that the authorities did indicate that they received a tip that led them to the school, and at the school they discovered evidence that was linked to Kata, and that's how they know that she was there. What evidence, they will not say. Now, in addition to the—
Well, if somebody told them to go to that school, that's somebody that's involved. You know what I'm saying? Because who can pinpoint that when somebody goes missing? Yeah, I would go to that school and look, because I think it's something in that school. Yeah, I would go to that school if I was you guys. Who tipped you off? Whoever tipped you off knows more.
the evidence at the school, they also received a tip, so they were able to locate the suspect's car. So in the press conference, you're going to hear them talk about needing to locate the car, but the car has been located. Now, the significance of why I pointed that out to you is because someone has said maybe he's not acting alone. If someone has given them two tips, to provide them with evidence at the school, provided them with the suspect's car,
Right.
that may give credibility to what the aunt is saying, that someone else is potentially involved. What are your thoughts about that? Now, I'm going to play this press conference. Now, in this press conference, there's questions that are posed at the end about the relationship between the victim and the suspect, because keep in mind, she still has not been found. And what authorities will say is that they only known each other for a short amount of time. As far as what the relationship was, if they were in a dating relationship, authorities will not elaborate on that or provide any details. But it was a post that was made by someone, and he shared videos and all. He shared a video with various pictures of him, and it appears to be Kata in the videos, and he made a post, and what he said was, in a short period of time, you became my favorite person. We really didn't need to label what we got. So he made this post on his page. Kata was following his page from one of her business accounts. He, of course, was—
Well, wait a minute, because this changes the dynamic of everything. You can't stalk me and I'm following your page from my business phone. Come on, T-Lady. Come on, T-Lady. Come through. It just caught me. That's why you got to go back and listen to a lot of stuff, because he's a stalker. But she's following his page. He's following her. And he got all her pictures on his page saying, because of you, I'm a better me. And she's following him from her business page. T-Lady, you read my mind with that one. She said she knows him, but he has been stalking her for a year. I'm confused. It's a lot of lies.
Was following her account, and he would comment on her statuses that she would make on her business account, because on her personal account, as I said in my last video, she did not have her comments open, but on her business page, her various business pages, he was one that was following it, and he would comment on her posts. So, of course, authorities have not said if she was in a relationship. Her family hasn't said, but what they have said at this point is that she is still missing.
Good, hi. And we are about to get into a little paint instead. So, yeah, all of this stuff, you can find this easily at Five Below. I got these two campuses, $5.
To why we are here and the information that you will receive. Essentially letting you know how we have gotten here.
They said our evidence is pretty clear that she was in communication with an individual. That individual appears to meet her very shortly after she leaves her place of work and very shortly after she disappears. So my thing is, did he say he's going to come and pick her up, come outside for a minute? No, Latasha. She's following him back. No, you heard that wrong. We ain't saying if it's a business page, he can't. She's following him back. That's why I say y'all gotta start listening. Not that it's a private page. That's why me and T Lady and them are saying that about being confused, because you can't stalk me and I'm following you. There's no way. There's no way this man is posting pictures of me and I don't know him all the time saying because of me he's a better him and shit and I'm gonna follow him back. Hey Mui Buki, how you been? You are saying, Latasha, well, it's a private page. Anybody, yeah, if he was just following her, he's stalking her. I get it. I get her being scared of him. I get that. But to follow him back is crazy to me. That's crazy. She said, had to call her for her to take us. Come on. She said, Time Warp said, that makes sense now that the aunt stated it was transactional. Yeah, okay, I'm just saying that's why I was like, wait a minute. Y'all can't, that's why I said that's why we were saying we was confused, Latasha, because y'all can't say he's stalking her, but yet she's following him back. No, I'm not.
But
Right, Takasa, what type of transaction? That's good, Movie. Nice seeing you, sister.
It's been very, very helpful thus far in providing a lot of information, which the investigators have been able to track down a lot of.
And they saying our evidence is pretty clear that she was in communication with an individual. Communication means there was communication somewhere between him and her. Somewhere they was communicating. Hey, Drea, sis, drop your link.
Which has helped us get to this point here. But as I said, a lot of work still to be done. The number one priority is locating the Scott. Just want to make that very clear. So while we are at this stage of this now, that's our priority. And so we will ask for your help in locating this vehicle, which you'll get a little more information. It's a 1999 metallic gold Toyota Camry with a Pennsylvania tag of MSX0797. But we need to know where this car is. We need to find this car. Making this very clear, it's not to just focus on the northwest section of the city of Philadelphia. This car has traversed through the entire city. And so I want that to be clear, that every neighborhood, every person listening to this, whether you're in North Philly, South Philly, Southwest, Northwest, please open your eyes and see if you locate this car or if you have seen this car. Please contact us and give us that information. But the second part of this is the individual that Deputy Commissioner Benor will provide his information very shortly. Want folks to understand this person.
Camrys are good cause, T-Lady.
This type of history. And so we want to encourage anyone
Stephanie,
that may have been involved with this individual, anyone that may know this individual, please, at this point in time, make that phone call. Feel comfortable enough to call us and let us know if you have any information regarding this person, regarding any interaction you've had with this individual. If you have been a victim of any crime regarding this individual, I want you to understand now is the time to make that phone call and let us know. Give us that information so that we can continue on. Again, just want to make it very clear that a lot of work has been done, starting off with Northwest Detective Division, and then this case shifting over to homicide, making it very clear that the case was shifted to homicide because we have the most experienced investigators in our homicide unit. They have the most experience dealing with all types of investigations. They also have the most resources available to them. And so we have the hopes that we are still treating this as if Ms. Scott is still alive. And that's why we want the public's help in trying to locate every single piece of this. But I just wanted to make that clear because I know there's been some reports once it shifted over to homicide, folks not understanding the why. And so that's the reason behind that. At this point,
I wonder if they checked the whole school.
Appreciate the help that we've gotten. I want to turn everything over to Deputy Benor to go into more details about the individual that has been taken into.
And that's on Shanitra Speaks, y'all. Can y'all drop Shanitra Speaks link before I get out of here? I wonder if they searched the whole school and stuff. I mean, closets, spaces, and all. This is interesting. I'm not trusting this story. Yeah, Time Warp, all of it. All of it. You hear me? They need to check all of it. Cause that's not stalking. Mm-mm. Cause soon as you start to get out of control and you start posting all my pictures and shit, that's unfollow quick and blocked. And blocked. I won't know what the hell you're writing over there. I don't know what you're putting up. Let somebody tell me. Other than that, right. But they said that the only thing they said was they said that her messages, they said he would like it. He would like the pictures over there, movie. But they said that he couldn't leave comments because she had her comments shut off on her main page. Hey, Big Stack, salute. Y'all make sure y'all drop Big Stack's link too. They said that she had her comments off, like you couldn't leave no comments. But they said as far as liking, he liked all her pictures. But they said on her business account, he would leave comments because she was following him back, Mooey. That's my concern. That's to me not a stalk. I'm not following somebody that's stalking me. No, ma'am. If you like me, it better be kept to your damn self. But all of them posting pictures that will creep me the fuck out quick, and I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that would take somebody to tell me, like, hey, you see his page? He got your pictures up there. And I would go look. And I might have to follow him to see what's going on the page. I'll have somebody screenshot it to me, but I'm not going to be following you, fam. Because guess what? It's going to give the stalker false hopes. That's leading him on to make him feel like it's a possibility. If it's not, you gave him that inkling that, oh shit, she's following me back. Oh, okay, Louis. This picture's not making any sense. Yeah, it ain't. It's a lot. It's a lot to this. I know it is. I got a feeling. Right. Why didn't she block him? Cause I know anybody that's following you is gonna come up and show anything. Okay, movie. But anything they post on YouTube, long as you Instagram, long as you follow them, it's gonna show up on yours. Especially if he's tagging her. He's tagging her name, saying because of you, I'm a better me. All of this shit. He was in contact with her. Was he calling her through Instagram? Was it phone calls? Because that's going to make a difference to me. Was it Instagram calls or was it phone calls? Yeah, they said she don't got her real page like open for commenting. But as far as like liking her pictures, he did. Like you can only like her pictures, you couldn't comment. She had her comments off. It's giving a business relationship. It do sound creepy, statements. It do, y'all. This whole situation sounds creepy. I hope she is found alive. He didn't unalive the first girl he kidnapped, so let's just pray for the best if they find her on time. It's something, Latasha. It's something. It definitely doesn't seem right to my. It definitely doesn't. Man, thank y'all so much. I will be back tomorrow with my news clips and stuff for y'all. We got a lot of stuff to break down and talk about. You guys, London Thomas, they have been arrested. Jalen and Charlotte Pendergrass have been arrested with second-degree murder. Yeah, folks are crazy. You right, Mooey. You right about that. That's why I said, man, show y'all locations. Don't leave with nobody, don't. And if it ain't business, hey, Lady Mysterious, if it ain't business in a proper, a timely fashion, you can, you know what I'm saying? She said it's another layer they're not speaking on. The mother needs to step to the front. Yeah, she's so absent. Yeah, I want to see the mother. What's her thoughts? Why is the auntie out there? Even if she ain't the auntie, I don't give a damn. She's searching for the girl. That's all that matters to me. Yes, finally justice for London Thomas, y'all. Finally justice for London Thomas. that's a lot too. That's some more to look into and stuff, because the friend allegedly from the post, he said something April the 26th. But we know up there, we're trying to figure out how Kim Worthless got the case. And stuff. So I need to look a little bit more into it and stuff. But justice for London is coming. If it's justice for London, it's gonna be justice for our baby Naziah. Don't forget, Jarvis has court next week with Shania. Yes, he has court next week with our baby. Yeah, yeah. There's going to be a lot of shit going down. The London Bridge has fallen down to Jayla and Charlotte Pendergrass. Just when you thought you got away with murder, everything done in the dark will come to the light. It goes the same way in the Kata Scott case. It's gonna be so much with the young man that's in the army that went missing, like it did Trey Reed. Yes, girl, worthless girl. I don't know how she got a hold of the case. I truly, honestly don't know how she got a hold of the case, y'all. It's odd. It's very odd. Very odd. Yeah, let's go, Janiyah. That's gonna be good. That is gonna be good, good, good. I'm gonna look up more updates. Try to catch the arraignment of Jalen and Charlotte tomorrow. They will be arraigned tomorrow. So yes, justice for London. Thomas Shaw dropped some pink hearts in the chat for London. Prayers up to her family. You know what I'm saying? They're locked up. I'll check my DM. Yeah, I'm gonna check my DM for Jacob Pritchett, and also it's 11-year-old girl who's been unalived by her mother and the boyfriend. Shout out to my moderator Goddess. I'm gonna be sharing that story too and bringing y'all more updates with the other topics. Romika Binks, it's a lot coming out about Romika. Y'all know I've been catching up with Cold Piece, trying to keep up with that story. It's so many pieces coming out now and stuff today. You know, not Holly trying to sue content creators. Stop it. Like, girl, just stop. You know what I'm saying? You want to come for a content creator, but y'all don't want her to, the family of hers is want her to come bring charges amongst content creators, but y'all don't want her to be responsible for taking Romika's life. That a witness has came forward and said what it was. Carlos, yes, a witness. Right, Samad, me too. Salute everybody. I'm getting up out of here. I hope everybody has a blessed rest of y'all. Thankful Thursday. Okay, I hope y'all have a blessed Friday. I will see y'all back tomorrow twice for my news clips, and then I will see y'all on the backup channel at 6. Bring your wine, of course. Bring your wine. Okay, we're gonna turn up over there, have a good time, and laugh. But other than that, thank you guys so much for purchasing the super sticker, super chat. If you've been a member for a while, if you purchased the green jacket, which is a membership, thank you guys so much. If you gifted a membership over here, thank you so much. Thank y'all for helping me reach my goal. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's been a blessing to see y'all in the chat. I love seeing my peoples in the chat. And man, the foundation, hey, it's taking off. It's taking off. Yes. We got that certificate today. I was like, ooh, baby. Now we just coming up with the logo. I got some of the moderators on it. I'm going to be having a meeting in the chat that the members and the subs and the moderators in, okay? I'll be having a meeting on the 3rd. At 3:00 on Saturday. Also, for those that's going to the meet and greet, I'm going to be bringing that up as well in the meeting. So if you're coming to the meet and greet, we know who we are. Y'all know who y'all are. Please be in attendance for that, okay? Please be in attendance for that. You have to be in attendance Saturday, because I'm talking about the meet and greet too, okay? So be there for that. And then the foundation, because I'm picking out people for my committee. I'm excited. I'm ready to do some stuff, okay, with this. We got a couple more things left to do, and then we are taking off from there. Don't forget about the sneaker ball, man. Next year, you know, God is good to us and God's will. We will be turning up the first weekend in October at the Sneaker Ball, you guys. It's going to be pink, purple, gold, and silver. So to each his own. What your sneakers is going to look like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the movement. Welcome. Thank you for joining me on Twitch. Thank you. I don't know. Whatever color sneakers you know see fit with your attire is what it is. Are you having a mission statement attached? I already got it, Venetia. Thank you, Takasa. Love you too, sister. Thank you. You already got my mission statement attached. I already got everything, Venetia. So far, everything is so good. Thank you, though, sister. I appreciate everybody that's helping with it. Shout out to Alicia for being a rock and really holding us down by taking the initiative to do most of the work. Man, I appreciate her so much because that's for all of us. And thank you guys so much for rocking with me, man. Without y'all, there would be no me. And I appreciate that. I appreciate how y'all fight for these children. I just appreciate how y'all handle business. I love it. And Time Warp, thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Man, you are a blessing. Y'all all are blessings to me, and I love it. Other than that, salute everybody. I'm out.